Okay, so in this video I'm going to be discussing full preterism and why I am not a full preterist. And this is the belief system that says that all of the prophecies in the Bible have already been fulfilled, including the new heavens and new earth in Revelation 21. And upon a literal interpretation of the Bible, this is impossible. And I hold to a literal interpretation and a Prewrath view, and therefore the notion that the new heavens and new earth, and which means also the second coming, happened according to a full preterist, that's impossible because of the sin that we currently see in this world. And Revelation 21 verse 1 says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea." And the verse 4 says, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." So clearly in the world today we see death, and of course death is the result of sin, according to Romans 6:23, for the wages of sin is death. And we clearly can see sin in the world today in a similar manner to how the invisible things of God can be seen. The Godhead can be seen in creation, according to Romans 1. So we can see that there's just abundance of iniquity that happens today, people breaking God's laws, and obviously an abundance of death. So it's impossible for the new heavens and new earth to have already been fulfilled, because the new heavens and new earth are eternal. So the point at which they start, that state never ends. There is no more death from the beginning of that point. And obviously we see death today. So we're not in the new heavens and new earth. And of course, if people who are full preterist, they would say that the second coming has already happened, and they would say that Christ would come to establish the new heavens and new earth. So clearly the new heavens and new earth are not here today because of death and sin, and that also means that the second coming has not yet happened. If you take sort of an amillennial type of position, which amillennialism is in a sense related to preterism, because they say that Christ comes and then he comes to bring the new heavens and new earth, not the millennial kingdom, but rather the eternal state in that viewpoint. So the conditions of the world today show that the new heavens and new earth are not in effect, and therefore full preterism must be rejected.